G'day chaps. Now I wanted to give you a quick update and talk a little bit about what's going on with me, and at the same time do a little review of Mad Max, which I am in the final stages of playing. And this is some of my gameplay footage right here. This is something I was playing today. It's been one of my favourite missions so far, which is why I really wanted to show you. Yeah, I'll talk about this in a minute. I'm going to come back to Mad Max. I'll just give you a very quick update about what's going on. Firstly, I was planning to make a ton of content this weekend, and I got sick. I got really sick. Almost the sickest I've ever been. Yeah, it looks like it was salmonella, and if any of you have ever had that, you'll know how absolutely brutal that is. Yeah, so I'm on antibiotics at the moment and just recovering. So I've not really been making any videos. I've not really been eating or sleeping very well, so didn't really want to come on and talk very much. I have been doing some stuff in the background though, so I've set up a proper home network now, because I have the two PCs, the old one in the living room, and this one, this new machine in the man cave. So that home network means that I can now copy files across from one machine to the other. I'm going to upgrade Max here. Yeah, that's it. So I'm just, I'll come back to this, but very quickly, I'm using this scrap. You collect this scrap around the game. It's like a constant scrap hunt. It's like your credits, basically. And I'm using this to upgrade his weapons and armor, because I know that there's going to be a big fight coming, and it gets pretty hairy. This game's quite tough in the final stages, which is great. The other thing I've been trying, I did a test today, is Steam streaming. So streaming a game from one PC to another. And in my next video I'm going to show you exactly how that works, because it's fantastic. And in fact, this footage that you're watching right now is the test. So let me try and explain this to you in a way that's nice and clear. So I have these two PCs. I have the new machine that I built, and that's in the man cave, and then I have the old machine in the living room. And Mad Max is running on high settings, which is pretty good. And this was running on the machine in the man cave, and then I was streaming it through, and I was playing it in the living room on the Xbox controller. And then I was recording the stream. So this is actually the stream. This is the recording of the stream. So I was recording this in the living room while I was playing it using DxStory. And that just blew my mind a little bit, the fact that I can stream a game from one machine to another and then record it on the machine I'm playing it on. It's fantastic. It's really good. Yeah, I mean, on top of everything else, you know, the PC in the living room is our entertainment center. It's Netflix, it's YouTube. You know, we can jump on and check the internet. We were just checking what movies are playing this afternoon at the cinema. And the Xbox, I haven't even turned it on since I put the PC in there. Right, I'm going to do a separate video on the stream, and I'll show you exactly how the setup works and really how good it is. On to Mad Max. Now, the combat, firstly, I'll cover that in a minute. I love the atmosphere of this mission. I really wanted to show you this because it's I don't know, I like it.
Bunch of mannequins.
It's one of the reasons I really like it. It's
gotta be this way.
It's quite a polished game. It's not perfect, it's not very deep, but overall I think if you take it for what it is, it's really good fun. The combat is very much like Batman. It's made by the same people. I think it's Warner Brothers.
Close now.
And to me it feels like they've just reskinned Batman's combat. I mean, it's almost exactly the same. And I've never been a fan. It's just, you know, hitting one button, hitting the block button. You'll see how that works. It's almost just a carbon copy of it. It's got a really simple action and reward system. So you go and you do a mission, you do some other action, and then you get rewards, and these come in the form of upgrades for your car and for Max. And, you know, as well as collecting the scrap, which allows you to do it. Here am I picking up the thing that I came to get. And this is where it starts getting interesting.
Twinkle toes.
I might just I'll keep talking, but at some point I'm going to stop and maybe when we get in the car, I'll turn up the volume for you and I'll let you enjoy some of the gameplay for itself, because it's really quite good. It's really just, it's quite immersive. Yeah, back to the reward system. It's got a very simple action and reward system, but I find it quite satisfying, because upgrading your car makes it more powerful, but it's actually quite good. It can be a bit grindy in places, and some of the missions do seem a bit flat, but the driving of the car is great, and I think for that reason alone, as much as anything else, just driving that car, the sound of the engine is fantastic, and then the other thing is the atmosphere, the land, the wasteland that you're driving around in looks utterly fantastic. So they've done a stellar job on the graphics. Yeah, and you know, you've got your main story quest and then tons of side quests, and you're free to go and do them in any order you want. So again, there's not that much depth to it, but if you do just take it at face value, because I'd read a few reviews before I played this game, and some of them were really quite scathing. A lot of people seem to be quite disappointed with this game. So I came in knowing that, and I got this as a gift from my brother for Christmas, and I started playing it, and I just really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, overall I think it's really polished, a fun game, just simple. And as long as you take it as that, I don't think you're going to be too disappointed. Especially because, I mean, in the latest Steam sale, it was going for just £10 or $20 or whatever it is in your local currency. It's not expensive when the sales come around. Or if you look on g2a.com, I'm sure it won't be too expensive for you at all. There are some issues with it. For example, you pick up petrol cans, and you need to refuel your car using the petrol cans. However, there's the same button that is used to refuel your car. That same button is used to ignite the fuel cans. So sometimes you're trying to refuel your car, and it ends up freaking exploding in your face. There's other little minor niggles, like they've not really tested it completely, as in, you have to be standing right next to a ladder or a box or something to actually interact with it. It can be a little bit fiddly and frustrating at times. It's just, it's got that slight lack of love to it almost. It's almost being produced quite quickly as a reskin Batman. Yeah. But, we all know this was made by a big studio, it was made for money. It probably wasn't going to be their pet project. It's not being done for love. As such, it's been very much a commercial product. But if you take it as that, I mean, it looks fantastic. And at this point, this is where it's going to sound great, so I'm going to shut up and let you listen and just enjoy the gameplay.
Stop it, Sid! Stop it! Go! Go, go, go! Let's hurry back to Gastown and deliver!
He better be ready.
Here. My ladies! I'll sparkle for miles! But you're still alive.
And now I'm joining the races.
Looks like you earned it. Let's see. Well, that can work. Ah, you'll just have a little accident. And presto! A new contestant! What's your handle, lady boy? Yeah. One more thing. You need a partner. Someone cleared for fighting at the Gastown races. Yeah. Well, not too many left to choose from. I'd hurry.
Thanks very much for watching, boys. I'm gonna see you in the next one.